Okay, so just now, students, we have discussed that how these birds are appealing us to help them to survive because only 200 left into the whole world because on the name of the development human being that disturb their natural habitat captured all areas where there are the forest area is located previously, and because of that in this way these birds lost their natural habitat, lost their houses, and so only 200 left, and it is left only into the where it is left only in the sanctuaries. So this bird requests to you students that you should help them to survive by drawing the pictures, then by the discussion with your parents, by writing the letter to the political leaders, and also in this way you should help them, and definitely if you will help them you are able to save this species into our India, isn't it? Is it possible you? Yes. And is it your duty to help them? Yes, because in this whole lesson, we have discussed that this bird is a very beautiful, very nice bird. And if you want to save this beautiful, nice species of the bird into our India, so it is necessary that we should that help them. Okay, and how? Just now we have discussed by the writing letters, by discussion, by the drawing the pictures. In this way we are going to create the awareness about these birds in by awareness about the survival of these birds in community, in society, and it will help to survive this bird, and it will help to increase number of these birds in a world, isn't it? Okay, so here we have discussed this whole lesson, and in this lesson, as this an autobiography of great Indian Buster, it is written by Dr. Pramod Patil. Okay, it's a very nice and very beautiful lesson which is wrote by Dr. Pramod Patil, and as an autobiography we listen, we enjoy this whole lesson as it is whole world, whole thing by the mouth of the great Indian Bustard. Okay, and so here we have discussed everything and the story of the life of the great Indian Bustard. Clear everyone? Have you understood this whole lesson? Okay, nobody has a doubt, no? Very good. So, as we have discussed here whole lesson, let us revise this lesson. On every paragraph, students, I am going to ask you some questions, and you should tell me on answer of these questions. Listen, after the finishing this part for today's homework, you should make in the same way the small questions on paragraphs from this lesson and write answers also. Clear everyone? You should make small questions on every paragraph and write answers of these questions. Clear everyone? So let us see first and let us revise this whole lesson again in a question answer format. Okay, first of all. Okay, I am going to ask you the small questions and you should tell me the answer of these questions. So, which is the heaviest flying bird in India? Small simple question to all of you. Which is the heaviest flying bird in India? What is the answer of this question? Hmm? Yes, very good. Which is the great Indian bustard. Which is the heaviest flying bird in India? The great Indian bustard. Okay. By how many names this bird is known in India? By how many names? Is very good. By 30 different names. By how many names? By 30 different names. It has known into India. By which name it is called in Maharashtra? In Marathi? By which name is called in Marathi? Yes. Very good. Maldhuk or whom? It is called by the name Maldhuk or whom. Okay. How much is the weight of this bird? How much how much is the weight of this bird? Yes, 18 kilos. And how much is the height of this bird? How much? Yes, very good. How much? 4 feet. Okay. Now tell me about the physical appearance of the great Indian bustard. Tell me about the physical appearance of the great Indian bustard. How it looks like. Find out this answer in the paragraph. How it looks like. And tell me about the physical appearance of this great Indian bustard. Everyone should tell me. Huh? Okay. Huh? Yes. Huh? You raised your hand. No. Huh? Tell me. Huh? Very good. Very nice student. That it has a long white neck, brown wings, tall yellow leg, and black cap on its head. Isn't it? Black cap on its head. Isn't it, students? Okay. So, and how is the female bustard? How is the female bustard? Yes. Huh? Very good. Female bustard is smaller and slimmer. Female bustard is smaller and slimmer, and its snake is not white. Snake is not white. Okay. Clear everyone? So in this paragraph, we have discussed about the physical appearance of the great Indian bustard. Now, next paragraph you should also open in your textbook. I am going to write the question on that. The second paragraph you should open in your textbook. Okay. What are the natural habitat of these birds? What are the natural habitat of these birds? What are? Where did they live? Yeah, what are the natural habitats of these birds? Where did they live? Yes. Huh? Very good. In the first line of this paragraph, the answer is there on grasslands and deserts. Okay, on grasslands and deserts. These are the natural habitat of these birds. Okay, which are the friends of this bird? Which are the friends of this bird? Yes. Okay. Very good. Chinkara, blackbuck and larks. Okay, chinkara, blackbuck and larks. These are friends of this bird, isn't it? Very good, students. You are doing very well. Now, what is the food of this bird? What is the food of this bird? Yes, very good. Snakes, lizards, small fruits and berries, and all sorts of insect. Okay, snakes, lizards, small fruits and berries, and all sorts of insect. This is the food of this bird. Okay, which is the favorite food of this bird? Which is the favorite food of this bird? Hmm? Okay, yes. Grasshoppers and beetles, isn't it? Grasshoppers and beetles are favorite food of this bird. Okay. Now describe the dance of the great Indian bustard. How it dance? How it can dance? Tell me. Describe the dance of the great Indian bustard. In the next paragraph, you should find the answer and tell me. Describe the dance of great Indian bustard. Okay. Yes. The great Indian bustard performs a wonderful dance. It first gulps the air in its pouch and produces a resonating sound. It then dances with puffed out feathers, cocked up tail, and dropped down wings. Isn't it? Isn't it, students? Look at the first four lines. It performs a wonderful dance. It first gulps air in its pouch and produces a resonating sound. It then dances with puffed out feathers, cocked up tail, and dropped down wings. Isn't it? Have you got the answer in last four lines? Yes, in some lines from the first four lines, some lines from the last four lines. Means answer is located in this whole paragraph. Isn't it? Okay. Now, which type of the sound is produced by this bird? Which type of the sound? Which sound is produced by this bird? Which sound? Hmm. Okay, which sound? Sound is produced by this bird. Isn't it? Okay, very good. Now look at the next paragraph. You should also open in your textbook. Everyone should open. Okay. Now tell me which are the enemies for the eggs of the bird of the great Indian bustard. Which are the enemies for the eggs of this bird? Which are the enemies for the eggs of this bird? Which are Which are the enemies? Yes, monitor lizards, foxes, dogs, pigs, snakes, and eagles. Okay, these are enemies for the eggs. Isn't it? Monitor lizards, foxes, dogs, pigs, snakes, and eagles. These are enemies. Now, how the egg looks like? How how is the egg looks like? Hmm? Yes, the egg looks like a stone. How it looks like? The egg looks like a stone. Isn't it? Very good. Now next question. What is the special trick of the great Indian bustard to protect the egg? What is the special trick used by this great Indian bustard to protect the egg? What is the special trick? Yes, very good. The egg of the great Indian bustard looks like a stone. This fools predators and protects the egg from enemies. And this is a special trick, isn't it? This egg looks like a stone, and that's why it that the fools to whom? To predators. Okay, and this special trick is used by this great Indian bustard to protect the egg. Okay, very good, students. Now look at here. We will go to the next paragraph. On the next paragraph we will see some questions. Look at here. Who is the human friend of the bird? Who is the human friend of the bird? Hmm? Yes, Dr. Salim Ali. Okay, which is the national bird of our India? Yes, the peacock. And which is the state bird of Rajasthan? Yes, very good. Which one? Yes, very good. The great Indian bustard. How many sanctuaries are there for the protection of this bird? How many sanctuaries are there for the protection of this bird? Yes, how many? 10 sanctuaries. Isn't it? Okay. How many great Indian bustards now left in the world? How many they left in the world? How many they left in the world? How many? Yes, 200. How many? 200 they left in the world. Isn't it? How many? 200 they left in the world. Got it? And last, by which means is it possible us to help them? By which means? Yes, by writing a letter to the leaders, then by making a drawing and submit to the teacher, by discussing with the parents, and by visiting the sanctuaries. Okay, in this way it is possible us to help this bird. Okay, clear everyone students? So here in this way students we have completed, we have finished this whole lesson. We have revised also this lesson. As I asked you the small question on the every paragraph, you should also write your own question and find the answer of this question from the paragraph and write the answer also. In this way you should revise this whole lesson. Okay, and also read this lesson one more time properly. Got it everyone? Okay, so this is your today's homework. Thank you so much students.